Yo. Y'all still tuned in there? I know. Harlem Smiley, what happened to side B? Yes, I know. Things happen, man. Please, don't fault me, man. Stuff happens. I know. But don't worry, man. Y'all know what it is, man. The Harlem Smiley story, part 13, side B. Listen, we just gonna jump right into it. We in San Diego now. We just had our first fight with another Crip nigga. Crip on Crip violence is something I don't condone in. I tell y'all, man, it's crazy out here in these streets, man. It's funny this part came up at this time, man. But anyway, y'all know what it is, man. Harlem Smiley, the story, part 13, side B. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm tired, man. It's mad early. Y'all don't even realize how early it is, man. So y'all know what it is. Get up off that couch, man. You can't get this money if you in there on that couch sleep. Let's go, man. We rolling, man. Dirt Gang, 9th Street. Yikes. The side block, nigga. No. It's Curry Low, nigga.
You are now tuned into Bossman Tough Beats.
I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You are tuned into the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. And it is bright and early. That's why I still look and sound like this, man. I had to come give it to y'all because I know y'all going to be like, yesterday, we know. Side B, what happened? I had things to do, man. Something came up. I had the rolls, though. But anyway, we in Blue Baby's Park because a dude just tried to literally just disrespect my cripping. And this is something when you, as a New York Crip, not even New York Crip, a Crip in the East Coast, this is something you got to deal with. A lot of places like Arizona, Las Vegas, Texas, a lot of these people done went down there before from these different sets. Even as far as like Jersey goes, it's known that a lot of people from California that went down there to either make money or to live because they had family down there. So a lot of sets got started out there from California. But as far as New York goes, it was hard, especially back in 2003, late 90s, from a Crip or a Blood to come out here and talk about, oh, you Crip and you Blood, but you from New York. And you got a LA-based set. What? Explain that. So anyway, dude just fully just, see what I'm saying? Just disrespecting my cripping. Because I didn't know how to Crip walk. It wasn't nothing about the codes I was spitting. All my stuff was down pat. We was good to go. Shit is crazy. Like, it was crazy. It's like over a Crip because your boy didn't know how to do the right Crip walk in 2003. Only people in California was doing the right Crip walk. I told you. So the boy tried to slide up on me, California slide up on me like this. And when he did this, I just boop, boop. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was the left to the right. Because I was on this side. It was boop, boop. The boy went down. He went down. Sack of potatoes down. So I go over there. I try to help him up. Slaps my hand again. Nah, cuz. I slipped. He wasn't knocked out like Deontay Wilder. See what I'm saying? He didn't catch one of those. But Deontay, yo, listen. Tyson Fury, he caught you in the back anyway. But at least a second or two, you know, you could tell Dave got up, legs was wobbly. Come on, son, you slipped. Now he wants to go around too. I'm like, come on, son. See what I'm saying? Because, like, yo, you want to go around two? You want to go around two? Because, you know, they clowning him now. They laughing at him. Everybody, ha, ha. Cuz, why you throwing your hands up like that? He's told you stop swinging like that. Yo. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I skipped the part. So then now he like, we about to go again. So now we go again. We square up. So now he's doing his same, what's his name, whatever like that. See what I'm saying? So now I'm just like, trying to jab him. See what I'm saying? We moving around, trying to jab him. See what I'm saying? When he's throwing punches, he's trying to throw them little, he's trying to throw them little quick ones, but I mean, his face is just so exposed. Then we like, stop swinging like that, cuz. I'll never forget that, because we was clowning him for, stop swinging like that, cuz. Why you swinging like that, yo? I'm talking about, I'm just like, I'm laughing because they accents, and then it's like, I know he can't really fight. So then he does the worst. So he throws a punch, and he lands the punch, but it like skinned my face and hit my shoulder, and then I threw the left hook, and I kind of missed him. It's like it kind of hit him in like the back of the head, but kind of missed him. And then at that point, that's when he rushed me. So when he rushed me, it's like we in the park. I fell. He fell on top of me, but he thought he was about to do the ground and pound game. Of course, me being big and, you know, agile, I slipped from around him. I end up getting behind him, and then I grabbed him, powerbomb time. The G's running there. That's it. It's over. It's over. You know when you fighting, you not paying attention but nothing but the fight. While we in there fighting, I mean at least like 20 more people that end up coming over there. Now I'm nervous because like I don't know if these is like some of his peoples or whatever like that. But then I'm realizing the whole time ain't nobody jumping in. Nobody's even coming close to like saving this man or whatever like that. Nothing. Nothing. So the G's that's over there, they had it on lock. See what I'm saying? So then it's like out of the people who came over there, it's one of the older dudes over there. See what I'm saying? Not putting his name out there. One of the older dudes over here. He come over there. Yo, what's your name? You know what I'm saying? Tell him my name, you know. I'm such and such, such, such. You know what I'm saying? I forgot if I told him my real name or if I told him my Crip name. I forgot. But I'm like, you know, I'm from New York. See what I'm saying? You know, I'm from rolling 30s, yada, 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 yada. So it's another old dude standing next to him. So he like, well, you from New York? He like, yeah. He's like, you from Harlem? I'm like, yeah, how you know? I'm like, you been in New York? He's like, nah, they got Harlem Crips in L.A. I said, oh, I know they got, you know, rolling 30s. You know, he's like, no, they're Harlem rolling 30s. So he like, you know, so he like, these out here, these are West Coast 30s. You know, different cards that they under right now. But y'all both still Rich Rollins. And that's the first time I heard that terminology. And I'm like, yo, what is a Rich? You know what I'm saying? So then he busts it down to me. He like, all of the rolling sets are Rich Rolling. So I'm looking around and a lot of the West Coast 30 sets out here, they wear blue and they wear gold flags. But the blue that they wear is like a royal blue color. I'm looking down and I'm noticing that he got a flag out his pocket, but it's a baby blue flag. Now, Crip in New York, it don't matter, like, we wasn't doing it like this set rock a darker blue, this set rock a royal blue, this set rock a specific baby blue. If you was Crip, you was wearing blue and you was wearing gray. That's what it was. We knew purple was a Crip color. We knew orange was a Crip color, but we didn't know Grape Street wear purple. We didn't know only Hoovers wear orange. We didn't know that. Back in the day, Bloods used to wear brown. If you was a high-ranking Blood member, you used to wear brown flags. And yellow, in New York, Latin Kings wear yellow. So I'm noticing that his flag is just different, but I'm not really thinking of nothing of it. But the yellow flags, the gold flags also throwing me off. So we go to the little, we go out the park. So now we go out the park, and I'm talking to the two big homies. See what I'm saying? Which, at this time, One of them is one of the West Coast big homies from 30s. The other big homie is from Rolling 40s. Neighborhood in San Diego. Now, these are two, at this time I was 19. These motherfuckers might have been like, they might have been in their 40s already. Late 30s, early 40s. They was that old already. See what I'm saying? So, of course, it's time for me to smoke. I'd have had a little scuffle. I need to smoke. But we right in their turf, I'm saying. So, I'm breaking it down to them. They want to know what goes on in New York. They're like, oh, what sets out there? I'm telling them it's mad sets out there. At that time, there was no Rolling 40s in New York. It is now. There was no neighborhood Rolling 40s in New York. But I was like, they got 60s, they got Grapes, they got Insanes. You know, for the most part, too. Then I started telling them about the 8 Deuce trade, the G-Stone set. See what I'm saying? Breaking that down to them because that was a little bit, you know, different for them to break down. So I was breaking that down to them too high as far as that go. Like they have no 8 trade affiliation. They really have no California affiliation. See what I'm saying? They just Crips. You know, they're just a New York started set. See what I'm saying? But if you a Crip, you pretty much got LA, you know, connections. You can't call yourself a Crip and don't say you don't have any kind of LA connections. That's a whole nother blog for a whole nother time. But anyway, so we talking. We chilling, smoking. So one of the big homies, he started breaking more, which I'm not about to put the whole conversation on here that we had. But he started enlightening me on the fact that once upon a time, when he was younger, he used to live in L.A. That's where he was from. He was from Harlem Crip when he was in L.A. And then, when he moved to San Diego, y'all know, y'all go back to the blog, man. Y'all know the blog. The people who allegedly started Rolling 40s out here was Harlem 30s in L.A. when it came out here. He wasn't one of the originators. Obviously, he wasn't that old, but happens a lot. A lot of people think that Rolling 30s and Rolling 40s should have been all one big set before the whole big little mini discrepancy happened a while back. Everybody think it should have been the same set, but it was very knowledgeable to go through that whole little scenario and learn a lot. So that's when I'm realizing, and this first dawning on me throughout talking to them for 7 hours. I was out there for 7 hours talking to them after this little scuffle. Learning that like 80% of the stuff that I had learned was either A, for no reason, or B, was false. Because now it's like I'm talking to them and I'm comfortable enough to start bringing up the stars and all that shit. 6-point star this, 5-point star this. You know, stuff like that. Prayers, oaths. Psh, what? It's just a lot of the sayings. The rich rolling part. The cars, the umbrellas. I'm learning all this stuff now that's the only stuff that the most part really makes sense. And the crazy part is too, is like this guy has so much knowledge. When he asked me as far as, oh, who's the big homies out there running the set out there now? And then I mentioned, rest in peace, Big Ant, rest in peace, Big Junie. He like, oh, okay. We know them. That's not in realize there was a lot of Belizean people in L.A. And that we was literally a direct descendant from the L.A. Harlem 30s. Literally. The big homies who came to New York and started are literally known Harlem Crips in, what's the name? I just don't know how that whole star shit even if it took place out there in New York, we should have been the ones that never even went with that. Direct descendants. We should have never even. But anyway. Nigga looks at me like, yo, you welcome here anytime. See what I'm saying? Just know what you know. And you got to be careful who you talking around because you're going to have an X on your head. A lot of people don't even like New Yorkers out here, let alone talking about Crips from East Coast. It's like I never met a New York Crip before. A lot of people never even been in New York out here. We don't even know it exists. But now that you here, you enlightened, you know a lot of stuff. He looked at me, he's like, yo, you should really come under our set. And at that time, I'm like, oh man. And I'm like, I'm a New Yorker. He literally offered me a chance right now to just come directly under this California set. They rolling 30s, but they not the same rolling 30s. But I'm like, as much as I want to do it, because I mean, like, I'm looking at y'all, and as a young kid, it looks good, but I'm not with jumping shit for nobody. If they was the same rolling 30s as me, just from like, maybe from like a different block, it would have been an easier decision. But y'all rolling 30s, but y'all not the same rolling 30s. I still got to go back to New York. I can't explain to them how I'm still rolling 30s, but I'm a different rolling 30s. Oh, you the ones from, because at this time it's not really too much back and forth. The New York Crips is linking up with the LA Crips. It's 2003 now. That's not happening. So it's not, nah, not the LA one, but the San Diego one. See what I'm saying? It's like, it's too much explaining to do. It's going to sound too fraudulent. And on top of that, all of my people who I knew, I couldn't. I did too much work with this set already. I'm going to respectfully decline. But he like, yo, if you with us, a lot of people out here, they going to think you one of us. You know what I'm saying? So he like, the offer always stands. And he looks at me, he was like, dub tap me out. And I didn't know what a dub tap was. But a dub tap, that's what they call their handshakes out here. Because they West Coast rolling 30s. So when they throw up they set, it looks like a W. That's what a dub tap is. What? So they seem the OG dub tap me out. Everybody dub tap. Dub tap. Dub tap. It's not a dub tap. It is what it is. And that's why still to this day, when I see a lot of them, they don't know the story. They just know I'm a nigga, a New York nigga. And, like, nobody never questioned anything as far as that goes again. So now when I see them still to this day, it's just dub taps. And they just, we from 30s. It is what it is. I call myself an honorary West Coast rolling 30 member. Yeah. But I'm a Harlem 30 member for life. That's why I always rock this hat around here. See what I'm saying? It's a meaning. Hats mean something. I also learned that day talking to him. A lot of hats out here got meaning. Watch what hats y'all wearing out here. New Yorkers, we like to rock. Listen, I used to wear that New York Yankee hat all the time until I learned that was what a lot of neighborhoods wear. Nutty blocks. A lot of different sets wear those hats. Not my set. That's why you really don't see me rocking New York Yankee hats no more. Knicks hat, Knicks my favorite team. But it's royal blue and orange. That's Hoover colors. On top of this, got CK on it, but anyway. So now, for the most part, I ain't getting no problems. We chilling. Everything all good. I'm getting to meet mad at the girls in that neighborhood. I'm going everywhere. We chilling. I'm going everywhere. We in the set. We around Cherokee on El Cajon. We chilling. I'm in Blue Babies Park. I'm like, doing young people stuff. I'm all around San Diego. We all around University Avenue. Everywhere. But this was one time to where we kind of shouldn't have been in here. New Year's Eve. Everybody dipped up. We like, yo, we got to find some liquor. At this time, we all like 18, 19, chilling. So we like, yo, we need to get some liquor, son. We can't bring in the new year with no liquor. It's about to be '04. We need some liquor. But nobody old enough. So, of course, they like, yo, son, You the biggest one of all of us. They don't know you. See if they'll give it to you. So we go to the liquor store. Our liquor store. Close by liquor store. Get in there, they're like, looking at me. You got your ID on you? I'm like, I don't got my ID on me. I just moved out here from New York. I'm like, I know you hear my accent. I'm like, my ID got lost on the plane, but I'm like, I'm 22. He's like, but then he look out the window, see them all standing there looking through them. Like, buddy, I'm gonna need some ID. Damn. I'm tight. Go outside, yo, it's a no-go. They like, damn. Little D-man like, yo, there's another liquor store we can go to. I know for a fact they'll give it to you. They used to give it to my uncle. See what I'm saying? That nigga ain't never had no ID. I'm like, well, let's go try it. He be like, it's over. Only problem was, this was the Lincoln Park liquor store. In California, you can be in your turf and be on one block. You go 2 blocks around the corner somewhere and you in a whole nother turf. In New York, it's kind of like that. If you in Brownsville for the most part, you know, you good. If you in Coney Island for the most part, all blood blocks. See what I'm saying? If you in Flatbush for the most part too, you good. A lot of Crip blocks. And then if you go to like Red Hook, it's just all blood project. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like that. You be right in your hood, right around the corner, 2 blocks. I'm talking about like, it's like, you won't even catch the bus over there. But you know us, young, stupid, we thirsty. Gotta go get some liquor. I'm like, fuck it, let's go. Let's go to this store. At that time, I haven't had no encounter with no blood yet, besides the dude who they ripped his CK shirt up. Had no encounter with no bloods out there. So I'm like, they telling me Lincoln Park. I'm like, sounds like the rock band. It is what it is. But you know, I done been in, when you live in Brooklyn, you go through dangerous hoods all the time. So my little cousins in them bloods, so whenever I used to always go through their projects sometimes, go to their houses. Bushwick projects, Coney Island, the projects on surfing Coney Island. Red Hook projects. I used to be old, man, listen. So I'm like, me going into like, you know, blood territory. I always lived in blood territory. Lived in Queens, right across the street from Baisley projects on Foch and Guard Brewer. See what I'm saying? Like, I done always, you know, for the most part, done lived in a blood environment. But this was just a little different. So it's like, now we walking up to the gas station. I mean, I'm sorry, not to the gas. Actually, it was the gas station liquor store. So now we walking to the gas station, which also had the liquor store inside of it. Walk in there. Yo, could I get that $40 bottle of Hennessy? I don't know how much it was. I'm just freestyling. I remember how much it was back then. You get the $40 bottle of Hennessy. See what I'm saying? So, they were looking. He's like, all right, here you go. So I'm like, you know, oh, he giving me the Hennessy. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got to go get. That was just the first step to see if he was going to give it to me. So now now they see him bag it up and all that. So now I'm going to get Coke. See what I'm saying? I'm going to get some Coca-Cola. See what I'm saying? So then these niggas come inside the store. So when I see them come inside the store, I'm thinking they see them bag it up and they just going to come inside the store and just grab some. They come inside the store mad quick. So when they come inside the store, they go behind the chip aisle. Then I just see like 4 dudes walk in right behind them. So all I hear is, what the fuck? Y'all crab niggas know y'all in the wrong neighborhood. So I'm like, damn. It didn't dawn on me that they said Lincoln Park, but I'm looking, I see green, it's like they got green rags on. I'm like, damn. So it's like, it's one big light-skinned dude that almost looked just like me. And then it's it's like 2 other like skinny dudes or whatever like that. And then it's 2 dudes standing outside. So it's 4 of us and it's 5 of them. But inside the store, it's only 3 of them because they only see D-Man and Terrell Lonnie. They only see them 3. So, boom. I'm by the Coke. They by the chips. I'm over there by the soda. So then now I grab my soda and I walk to the front. But when I walk to the front, I got on all black and I got on a black Yankee hat with a do-rag. So the dude look at me, but I look at him real quick and then I just look and then I just walk to the register. What's the name too? So they don't know me. They not even, see what I'm saying? I'm not dressed like I'm from out there. So he looked at my hat, but then he must have thought like, this nigga is. He probably from, he not with them because, you know, that's not 40's neighborhood over there, see what I'm saying? So there's really no 40 they deal with over here. So they not paying me no attention. So I look and I see the dude, and one of the dudes is by the chips, and I see him reaching down, and he's reaching down, and he's reaching down in his pocket. So I don't know what he's reaching for. But it's the big light-skinned dude near me, so I just cock back, hit him with the baseball swing. Zay! Boop! Caught him right in the air. You know what I'm saying? Start swinging the other one. Boop, boop. D-Man and them start whoop, whoop. He mad small, so he start whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? Terrell like whoop, 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 whoop. The other dude coming in. What the fuck? I'm about to shoot this right now. Now I hear niggas go, oh, that's Turtle. See what I'm saying? So I'm like, what? I throw the big nigga on the chest. Whoosh. See what I'm saying? So I rush the other nigga too. Whoo, 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 whoo. He trying to get to the car. I literally, boosh, busted up against the car. We out of there. We taking flight. Whoo. Whoo. Heart beating. Whoo. Heart beating. And like, I'm like the biggest one too, so they booking. I know all we got to do is just get a couple of blocks back over there and we good. So, we get back over there. Niggas looking at me like this. I'm like, yo, what y'all niggas stand at? You know who that was? No, I don't know who that was. Y'all want to enlighten me? I seen green rags. What? That was OG from Link. Yo. They like, yo, that dude, he don't play no games. Do you know what you just did? I said, yo. So now, we go to the party. These niggas running around telling everybody, yo, this nigga knocked out such, I forgot the big light-skinned dude name. And he threw the OG against the what's name. So now I'm like, I'm in there. I'm in there with the tiny gangsters, the baby gangsters. I'm in there with the LCs. I'm in there with the babies. We in there with the Y gangs. We got the big homies in there. And they like, what? I never did so much dub taps in my life. What? But the one older wiser nigga, like, yo, you gotta watch out. That dude don't play no games. He don't care about no generations. He done stalled on younger cats, older cats. You gotta. What have I done? Is this a good thing that I did? Or was this something that's about to be detrimental to my, yo, listen, what? I don't know if this is a good move, but whatever it is, it's done. It was done is done. Yo, this is great. California is getting serious. It's getting serious out here. So now that I'm like, hey, I'm getting the respect from all of the California Crips. Well, not all of the California Crips, because soon we going to get to how I make it out to L.A. But I'm getting respect from a lot of the San Diego Crips. But did what I just do, was that a good move or a bad move? Especially me not even being from they set. That's something y'all gonna have to find out on part 14. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from my Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. You have been tuned in to the one, the only Dirt Gang TV. And this has been the Harlem Smiley Story Part 13 Side B. And if you like the content, man, and you're new to the channel, subscribe, man. Of course, hit the subscription real quick. Notification bell if you could. And, man, if all y'all, man, that been here before, I appreciate y'all, man. We just passed 10,000 subs, man. Clap it up for yourself. I hear a lot of people out there. I am not trying to be the new Kev Matt. I am not. I just feel like a lot of people talk about you got big, high-ranking Crip members from L.A. that has platforms on YouTube. Then you have high-ranking blood members from L.A. that has platforms on YouTube. Then you have OGs that's coming out of jail from New York talking about how it originated, the UBN, and, Omar Portiz, this guy, how he brung it out there and, might have stolen it from, they got platforms. But there was nobody out there just talking about the New York Crips. I'm just a Brooklyn Crip from a Harlem set. Show some respect. If not, cuz, put it in check. I'm up next. Your boy Harlem Smiley, man. We rolling, man. Nice street, man. Hit that like button, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's the thumb. Turn it from white to blue. And if not one, put up two, man. Dirt gang. We rolling, man.